So I just took a ride to Örebro, which is the closest big city for me, and bought some, bought some guides for the rakers. It's a steel one from steel and a Husqvarna one. Yes, come from Norway. So this is the second thing I own from Husqvarna. We're getting there to the dark side. Listen to this. You can't probably hear it because of the wind, but it sounds like a frying pan. Hello guys. It's been 2 days now since I milled the last time in the forest outside Arboga. Had some issues even then. What I have come for as a conclusion is that I use 3 types of bars and 3 brand new chains. Not brand new but good condition, on 2 different mills, and the one thing that's been on in every case is this chainsaw. So my conclusion, after talking to a lot of people, and the one that gave me the final tip and made me realize the big issue were Rob from Chainsaw Bars. He mentioned that my clutch sprocket were worn. I don't know how good the details are on this camera, but you can see that in the light it has some dents on the sprocket itself, which are made from the chain itself. When that happens, it gives the links some unwanted burrs on the underside of the links. And it's hard for me to tell if you can see it, but this is the underside, which ride on the bar, and if you don't have these, if they are in good condition, they should be a bit longer and in a straight line. These are the same, but now I even noticed that on the other side we have a bit of a burr lip, which I can tell, and I can see it on every one of these, that it's been taking a beating on the bar, and that's probably why the bar goes so warm, because the chain doesn't match the profile on the bar itself. This one doesn't show, but hope you get it. That's probably why I melted the nose bar on the last sword and had the other swords burnt. But I can't be sure yet. I will have to mount my saw today with brand new stuff, and I'll go out and mill some elm logs tomorrow here on my yard. So nothing fancy, but I'll take you with me then. Take care so long. So it's time to replace this sprocket. Might also be one of the problems. A molten needle bearing, since I haven't checked this one, and I don't have any cracks on the actual clutch itself, but yeah, that's weird. Might be one of the causing problems as well. Here's the difference between a new one and an old one, and as you can see, the old one is a bit shiny. I'm gonna move you guys further in like a good kid in the class. Drop the camera. Let's see now. There you are. So as I said, a good one and a bad one. The bad one has dents in it from the chain, and the good one doesn't. So we're gonna put this on. One of them. We're gonna put on a brand spanking new needle bearing, and this one is in some kind of metal. It's I think it's like casted in magnesium or something. I don't really know. And I use the steel multi-lube for this. I just make sure that that one is somewhat clean. I put on a thin layer, and then I put on some in the actual needle bearing, block it with my finger, and then I shove it in. And when I do that, the grease comes out of the needle bearing on the sides, so that way I know it's not gonna be running low on the actual lube. So that's that. We have the dirty clutch here, so we're gonna move you back a bit, and I'm just gonna take a piece of paper and remove the rest, the stuff as good as I can. We have some burned plastic here from the old needle bearing, which could be good to remove since it wanna be sitting sort of flush. Something like that. And then we're gonna insert that. Perfect. Put on the new call it, chain sprocket, and then we're gonna push down this one. But for that I'm gonna use my special set of pliers. This guy, and he actually reaches around everything pretty nice. And we're ready to go. Gonna put on the last bar I have. That's actually functional, and it's the big GB bar. Don't know if I can see the actual length of it. Nope. It's 188 centimeters, so I guess it's a 84 inch. So I just went inside to take a shower and clear my head a bit. Also reach out to Rob, chainsaw bars, and now we might suspect that the bar is done. So I'm gonna take the caliper here and measure what I have left on the tooth, because it looks a bit like it's been down in the bottom of the bar, which is no bueno. So in the nose wheel I have 6.5 millimeters, and that's good enough for the chain. To me. So the conclusion is, currently at least, it's that the groove or the slot here is too wide. So I've been what are you calling it? It's been
used a lot, and the chain has grind the bar down in different directions, so it's a bit too wide for the actual what do you call it, these, I don't know, I would like to say tooth, but it isn't the tooth, it's the foot of the chain where it actually sits in the bar. I think it's a bit too shallow as well, so I'm on the edge, but I guess it does touch the bottom because the chain has like some burrs down here, and that means I need to get myself new bars. Basically, that's what I hope for. So I'm gonna go inside later tonight and check the old interwebs and slide into chainsaw bars and get myself some new bars, and they are pretty quick with delivery, so I should get them somewhere next week, and then we're off to mill again, which should be good. But now I'm gonna turn the camera over for another episode, because I will be bandsaw milling. I mean, I can't mill with the chainsaw mill, so I'll swap it for the bandsaw for the rest of this week or something. Just gotta put the chainsaw away and cover this wall.